Let's go.
Freedom. Freedom.
Well, this is the following morning. We've woken up at our little camp you saw overnight, and that is our view for today. Our aim is to get somewhere near the base of them as much as we can. Just walking up this road now, which is frozen, but this is the actual toll road in summer, which costs you €45 to get. So we're way after a 3-hour hike. But yeah, these views are spectacular, lovely day, so we're going to get there. Already, we've got our sunglasses on because it's just so bright, reflecting off the snow. It's an easy enough path to follow, basically. Just follow the road for the next couple of miles. You'll see ahead, there's already a few people on the path. There's a few groups further in the distance as well, so I think it's just a case we're all heading the same way to the base of these, the Cime Laveredo. Well, this is spectacular. I'm walking backwards because these are the best views, but look at this, just look at this for a place. Covered in snow. I've just drifted off the path slightly over there actually, and there's about 6 foot of snow. Went right up to my thigh. But yeah, this is the actual road we're walking on now. This is what costs you €45, and I believe the toll booth where you pay the €45 fee is just ahead, unless you get the buses which go from where we parked overnight, and that's €10 return per person, which isn't too bad to get you to where we're aiming for today. So this is the toll fees I was talking about. €20 for a motorcyclist, €30 for a car, 45 for a camper, 60 for a small bus, and €120 for a large bus to take you up there. Now the camper only lasts till midnight, so if you do decide to stay up there where you can officially stay overnight and come back the following morning, it's going to cost you €90 overnight, which seems expensive. So actually this weather has done us a favour, it's cost us nothing, we've just got to walk, so quite happy with that. Oh, shit. That's up. That is deep. Jesus. Well, that's at least 2 foot deep. Ah, that is the depth of my foot. There is a small parking area here with this sign, and that is just so that you can park just outside of the toll fee and then get the buses from this area. But you say these are the tolls ahead. Well, obviously during the summer months, I don't believe it opens until May, but this is where you come and pay your fee and then carry on up the road ahead where Leah is, taking you to, I believe there's a refuge up there, Refuge de Ronzo or something like that, which is our starting, well, our aim point. And then after that, if we can get to the base of these mountains, depending on the snow, we'll go up there and hike as much as we can. Probably just to give you a quick idea of how deep this snow is, and this is after melting, I would estimate that's probably a good 4 foot deep all around this area. Yeah, it's you can see why the toll road is closed until May now. I wasn't sure at first because we was actually going to consider driving up here, and then the price put us off, so it's actually worked out for us. Well, just stopped for a quick breather. Hiking up this road is just, as you can see, it's just snow everywhere. But it's just sort of in that stage where it's just starting to melt, so your feet are sinking in, really sapping the legs. Still got a fair way to go, but it's been great views so far. As you probably can tell, the snow's getting a little deeper now. We've got a little bit higher, and these got poles out. The snow is a good foot or two deep now. We are sinking a lot. Views behind me, now we're above the tree line pretty much, are just opening up majestically. Look at this for a view. Been going almost 2 hours. I think the snow slows down quite a lot. So excuse the deep breathing. This is a lot steeper than anticipated, but we've finally got the views of the refuge where we're heading. Once we get up there, we have a breather and take in these epic views. A lot of snow up in this area as well, as you probably just see behind there, like big mounds of it. So I just found a hole then. if you're in any doubt about how deep the snow is up in this area, there's a standard road sign, so what, 8 foot maybe tall, 10 foot, and you can literally just see the top 2 feet of it. We're almost at the refuge now, so we can have a much deserved break. Well, we're just leaving the refuge now. You see panoramic views absolutely everywhere around us. I don't know if I can, I'm actually in the camera, I can't really see very well, but yeah, panoramic views everywhere. There's been a bit of a thaw, so it's a bit slippy underfoot. We've probably got about 2.5 hours to go to get back to where we parked the van. And we're going to get back and have some dinner / tea and then get, no further no. And then we're going to get down to there and just have another night where we stayed last night. Looking at these views. Yeah, as you'll see, the area we're in is just completely covered in snow. Just make out the tracks along. This is actually the road to get to the refuge, but it's under at least 8 or 9 foot of snow at the moment in certain areas, definitely.
Getting a bit cocky with himself now. He was bursting a lung on the way up. Now he fancies himself as Linford bloody Christie. Look at him. He just fell over though. I didn't get that on camera, but yeah, he ended up on his backside. God loves a trier. Hello! How much of a mum did I sound then? Hello!
Can certainly appreciate the views a bit more going down. Going uphill, I must admit, that was as close to quitting and turning back as I've ever been. I don't know why, I just struggle like mad. Maybe it's the snow, but yeah, these views are definitely making up for it. Changing my thingy now, it's all downhill, all good views. I can deal with this. And where Lee is walking now is the actual road up to the refuge we've just left. It must be under easily 6 to 8 foot of snow comfortably, but just around the corner you can see the track easy enough. But that is our route on the way back down amongst all of these peaks. The Dolomites massively exceeding expectations. So this is the actual Cime Laveredo, which we've just been. One of the most iconic views probably in Italy. And we've hiked to the base of it. You may just see the actual cabin there. So we've chilled up there for half an hour, making our way down. Yeah, this has been a great day. As I was saying earlier, where here is just behind you, you may see some barriers. That is the road. This is the depth of the snow here. When we turn around, you can actually see where the road is down there and the amount of snow on it. So that's all we've followed all the way around. We're somewhere in the valley in the distance over there. This is just towards the end of the walk now. Maybe another mile back to the van. Well, we're nearly back at the car park and where the restaurant is, where we parked last night. It's been a lot harder walk the last 2 hours coming back down. Just because the snow's melted and legs are sapped. Oh, I'm ready for a sit down. There's just somewhere in there. We've just made a cup of tea. Don't know where she is. She's playing silly beggars.
Come hither.
What you found, Leah?
Show them what we found. Look at that bad boy. That's some mega grey hairage.
It's a big chap, isn't it?
Innit?
Innit, bruv?
Shut up.
So you might find Leah keeps going gangster now and again. Innit? Innit, bruv?
These are absolutely some of the best roads we've seen, driving roads for scenery, aren't they?
Yeah. Surfaces aren't so good, but
yeah.
It's like being on Britain's roads, isn't it?
Isn't this just phenomenal, this drive?
Spectacular. I mean, it's about a billion hairpin bend. It's It is good. Each one of them tells you sort of what height you're at. Like this one, turn number 18.
Just there.
2,102 metres. So
Efficient.
That's about what, 6,000 foot, something? Just over 6,000 foot. We've just arrived in a little town called Cime. We've just been driving through a lot of the Dolomites for the last hour or so. So just a little free park up here for the day. And really, this little town of Cime, we don't actually know a lot about it, but it was something we just earmarked sort of passing through. We'll come and see. But from here, there's a little river, a little park. So great views behind us. So we're just gonna have a little explore in the centre. Yeah, these are the views just from the parking area. If you ignore the big bus, the views are spectacular. This is the direction we're going to be heading in towards the centre of the town. I think it's a little ski village, in all honesty, but we are a bit lower than we have been, so there's not as much snow. Where we came over, the pass was absolutely covered in snow. Big ski resort, loads of skiers. Probably the most skiing we've seen anywhere in Europe so far, to be honest. Not quite sure what the meaning of that is, but there's just a massive big like Olympic sort of torch. I wonder if that's maybe coming to the town, or if it's something to do like the Winter Olympics maybe. It says Arriva something, not sure what it means, but yeah, it's strange to see. Look at this weird Ned.
Don't be cheeky.
Not a bad little life though, start reading your books, was it?
Yeah, I've already gone for one book and couldn't get into another one. I'm reading Cime that Danny got me for Christmas.
Very appropriate considering our surroundings.
Yeah, it's not bad places to chill out and have a read, is it? So we don't want to be chewing about, we don't want to be getting places quicker than we need to, so...
We've had quite a lot of driving today as well, haven't we, so yeah, we just thought we'd park up where you see now is our park up for the evening. Just spin you around, kind of show you the views. Not a bad area at all. I mean, this tree's kind of spoiling the photogenicness of this, but you know what I mean, the views are pretty good, aren't they? That. Need to get myself to a barber's as well. How would you say barber's in Italian? Got a great little tip for you. Can't claim it as my own, but it's a great little tip. Filling 1.5 litre or 2 litre water bottle up and putting it on your dashboard all day in the sun. And we have got a couple of little shower nozzles what you can put on here to wash your hair, wash your pits and everything. Be in the sun for a couple of hours and that is actually like as hot as a bath. So you might need to put a bit of cold in, but that is the perfect way for showers. Well, it's date night tonight. Sat with some Italian Whatsits and a bit of True Blue Travellers on YouTube, which we'll watch every Saturday or Sundays when we can get the signal. But yeah, alright, these Whatsits. Like to do this there.
He's getting crumbs all in the bed.
Near lost a finger.
I'm sat next to a beaver. What a gorgeous end to a gorgeous day. The first sunset I think we've seen since we've been in the Dolomites. It's a bit flatter that way with mountains and whatnot, but stunning. And the lad's getting us a coffee on.
Yeah, making a cup of tea for bedtime.
Oh, a cup of tea.
A cup of coffee is too much caffeine for one night. I don't need any caffeine.
No, bloody doesn't. Well, this isn't a bad spot for a morning coffee, is it?
No, pretty damn good. I love the day, hardly a cloud in the sky. These are the views we've woken up to this morning. Might not quite see them, I'll try and zoom in, but we've spotted a couple of deer while we were in this area. This has been possibly one of the best park ups we've ever had. I know we've said that a couple of times already in this trip, but this is probably viewed as one of the best, if not the best.
That is just astronomical. I don't know if astronomical is the right word, but...
Phenomenal.
I'm gonna say it. Apologies, Dad, it's the dog's bollocks. That is absolutely... It's not... Wait.
There's no room, there's no parking room, is there? Amount of bloody snow though.
To be fair though, the ski resort area up there is massive and it's got a very small car park, hasn't it really,
Absolutely.
in comparison.
Get up early, the early bird catches the worm and all that stuff.
We've been driving for quite a while today. Various different spots and come across loads of no camping signs. But look where we've ended up. Is that not the most gorgeous, gorgeous park up for our little Brucey boy? That is just phenomenal. Sat in the van, back doors open, sunset and a coffee.
Well, been a long day today. Various park ups, various plans gone out the window just because of weather, parking, etc. So we spent the best part of the day just driving around the Dolomites. Pretty much, I think, done the full vicinity of it, but it's made it worthwhile finding a park up like this tonight, really. We're just surrounded by beautiful mountains, just seeing the sunset.
The one good thing about Italy is there's hardly any supermarkets or places where you can like put campsites that are open, which is good because when we're on them, we generally drink.
Yes.
But when I drink, and then I get an hangover, and I get travel sickness, and all these hairpin bends, I think I'd be green if this was the case. So Italy's doing me a favour here, keeping me teetotal.
The snow's starting to melt a bit now, actually. I know I've had a couple of hot days, so it's definitely a lot less snow than there was, although it's still a lot higher up. But
yeah, it's a bit of a shame. We wanted to go to like these World War II or World War One. I don't know, World War One stuffs, tunnels and stuff. But it's unfortunate we can't get there because it is still proper deep snow up there. Even though there was some Italian army guys there, don't know what they was doing, but I suppose they're used to the cold, aren't they? They do winter training and such. Oh, imagine doing your winter training around here. You'd be freezing, wouldn't you?
As soon as there's a war, they'd swap sides anyway.
Daniel.
Did it in the other wars.
We found a supermarket. Finally, after 8 days being in Italy, we found a supermarket. Let's stock up. This is too exciting. Oh yes, nibbles.
We've just found this little suspension bridge. We're going to go have a little crossover there. We're in a little town just outside of a place called, and what we're going to do is we're going to cross that, have a little look at these views, and then we're going to head to a place called Vajont Dam, which I've just found out was a scene of a major disaster, which involved 2,000 people dying. What's up, Leah?
It said on the sign, no jumping, no being a div really. So, they're exaggerating. It wobbles.
It does wobble quite badly.
I won't jump, I won't break the law. Try hold the camera as still as I can, just to see if it gives you a thing of how much it wobbles.
How much you wobble?
Yeah, no. Don't be it. You're not allowed to run. I'm a stickler for the rules. I'm not really. It's just only when. Oh, it is. It's wobbling, man. Bridge complete. We're going to go on a snake hunt.
Yeah, they're going on a snake hunt. We saw what might have been a snake earlier, didn't we? Or a big slow worm. But yeah, it was like slithery, obviously.
Atom for strikes again. But no, we have been seeing quite a lot of lizards, haven't we?
Yeah.
And
thousands.
no, we haven't.
Well, maybe about 30.
Again, that's when I was taking a picture of the lizard and you got fondled by a Jack Russell's nose. Yeah, that was. You'll never live that down. That was brilliant. But now I'm scoping now, see if I can actually see any. Funky little tunnel.
Oh.
We do love a good tunnel, don't we?
We do. There's only of them, isn't there?
There is, but this looks more inside.
See, like it's been caught out for the mountain, hasn't it, by the looks of it?
It does, doesn't it? This is a bit funky.
Funky page and
Could even give us little windows, look.